The World is an Apple by Alberto Florentino. In a small, poor neighborhood in the Philippines, the sun is setting on another long day. The sky is a mix of purple and orange, and the faint sounds of the city echo in the background. A worn-out man named Mario sits quietly on a wooden bench outside their tiny shop. His face is tired. His clothes are old and patched, and there is a heavy burden in his eyes. Inside, Gloria, his wife, is finishing her evening course. Her expression is anxious, and her eyes reflect both concern and love. She steps out to speak with Mario. Gloria said, "Mario, I've been waiting to ask you. Why did you come home so early today? What happened?" Mario hesitates. He can't look his wife in the eyes. The silence between them is heavy. Mario said, "I lost my job, Gloria." Gloria gasped. Her hand clutches at the edge of the doorway. She knew they were already living hand to mouth. Losing his job meant they were staring starvation in the face. Gloria said, "What? Why, Mario? You've always been a good worker. What did you do?" Mario finally raises his eyes. They're filled with guilt and shame. "I stole an apple, just one apple for our daughter, Tita." A heavy silence falls between them. Gloria sits beside him, her expression now mixed with sorrow and disbelief. Mario said, "This morning, Tita was crying. She saw other children with apples. She wanted one so badly. I didn't have any money left. I couldn't stand to see her cry, so I took one from the factory stock room." Gloria fights back tears. "Mario, we have lived a hard life, yes, but we've always lived honestly. You didn't have to do that." Mario said, "Don't you see, Gloria? I did it because I love her. This world is unfair. The rich throw apples into the trash while the poor can't even afford to buy one. Why should our child suffer?" Mario's anger begins to rise. His shame turns into frustration at the cruel system they are trapped in. Mario said, "All I wanted was one apple for our daughter. One apple, and now I'm jobless. I tried to live the honest way, but look where it got us. This world isn't built for people like us. The world is like that apple, sweet and rich, but only the privileged can taste it." As Gloria tries to comfort her husband, Pablo, Mario's old friend, suddenly appears. He's sharp-looking, a bit sly, dressed a little too well for someone from their neighborhood. He greets Mario with a grin. Pablo said, "Still the same, eh, Mario? You haven't changed. Still worrying about crops." Then Mario said, "What do you want, Pablo?" "I heard what happened. Look, I can help you out. You don't need to live like this. Come back with me. We'll make good money. No more factory work. No more begging for apples. Gloria looked alarmed. Then Gloria said, "What kind of work, Pablo?" Then Pablo said, "Let's just say the kind that pays fast. No question asked. We take for those who won't even notice it's gone, the rich." Mario is tempted with Pablo. Represents the path he once took, the easy way, the dark way, a life of crime, a life he had promised Gloria he left behind when they started a family. Gloria sees the conflict in her husband's face. Gloria said, "No, Mario, please. We've come so far. We may be poor, but we've been honest. If you go with him, you may never come back." Then Mario said, "And if I don't? What future do we have, Gloria? What future does Tita have? Do you want her grow up hungry like us?" Gloria breaks down in tears. Pablo is torn between the love for his family and the temptation of money and security that Pablo offers. In that moment, the world feels cruel, unfair, and heartless. Mario looks at his wife one last time, then turns to Pablo. Mario said, "Let's go." As Mario and Pablo walk away into the night, Gloria is left alone in the doorway of their home, holding back sobs watching her husband disappear into the darkness, both literally and metaphorically.